a lot of the players that you came in with are not here, and this is going to be a new look this year.
Yeah, you know what, over I think the last couple of years kind of changed a lot here. It's not just the players, but the management, people around it. So we get a lot of new faces, and it's for sure different. But so far, the guys was great, to the group, and we're having fun, and hopefully we can have some fun during the year. But it will be a little different. But I'm happy what we got now, and I'm looking forward to play with new guys.
It's only day one, and you were out there for a good hour and a half of the scrimmage. But do you think this team will be able to gel sooner or later when than to get to build the chemistry that needed to be successful here?
Yeah, I think after kind of last year we barely have camp, but this year actually we got pretty long camp because we started a little later than other teams. So I think we have good enough time, and the first couple of practices are always hard. The scrimmage right away from Hope, and it's just now first couple of practices always just the feeling. Get kind of stop and starting because all summer you never really stop during the summer hockey, so just kind of get to the routines, and for sure when we get a couple of days we will start more system and getting ready. But I skate with a couple of new guys, and especially the forwards. I'm looking forward to play with them because I think this year we got more weapons up front.
How do you guys move on without Eric? Obviously it's the obvious question right now. How do the Sharks move on without him?
Yeah, it's tough, you're losing 100-point play defenseman, but he was key for last year for us. He everything was running through him, but it's opportunity for us, for me, and we have to be players. We have to run the plays, and it will be tough because you knew from Eric, even there's two guys in front of you, he will still give you the pass. So it's tough to losing, but it's a big opportunity for other guys. But I just say I think we got more weapons up front, so I think we can generate more. We got more guys they can score now than I think last year, because last year for sure a lot of was from him, but now we get I think more weapons for up front, and somebody has to step up and make a play. Same with me. I have to be more playmaker. I have to be better, and I think we should be fine, but it's for sure tough to losing defensemen like that.
Did you guys know at the end of last year that it was probably his time was up? Probably years out.
Honestly, I didn't know. I talked to him a couple times this summer. He had it was kind of, I know it was up and down. He say almost nothing happened, and come kind of last second. So you never know what will happen, because there was he's for sure going, and after he will stay, so we didn't know for sure what will happen.
So we just found out today Logan's going to be out for at least a little while. We don't know if he's going to miss any games, but if he does have to miss a little bit of time here, how do you guys try to adjust about him, and you in particular having to take on some of that extra role, I guess?
Yeah, I think it's over the last couple of years. I should be used to it, taking the ice time, be the leader in the locker room, and I try to be every year better. I try not just to tell the guys what to really help them out, the young guys, but the best way to show, you have to show it on the ice, not just during the games, but during the practices of the ice, and just show the way, Jumbo Puff, Party, all these guys make it for me for a lot of years. I have to be the guy, and because that's why they've been so good, because their working ethic was on the top leash, and I have to be the guy and show especially the young guys, I can just show up and just come here and do nothing, and I was never like that guy, but you always want to push yourself and be better than that.
Have Coach Quinn or Mike Greer said anything about what your responsibilities might be, how different it might be since a lot of these star players are gone now?
No, I just say I think I try to take the Lord over the last couple of years, and I think I'm pretty vocal during the games in locker room, and I try to be close to the guys, and for sure everything end of the day it's on the ice. So I what a player I can be, and I want to first show it on the ice, because last year was kind of too much up and down, and this year I have to just be, every game can be every 6 game, you get a little off, but still just can't be too much up and down, and just be the leader, and especially show during the games.
What can some of the young guys do to step up if Coach has to miss some time?
Yeah, I think I heard we got great tournament already in the rookie camp. I think we got after quite a long. I think the prospects and the young guys look good. We got big competition, which is I think it's great. And because I knew when it was same for me when I got 10 years ago or 11 years ago now, it wasn't easy. It was one spot, and there was a lot of guys fighting for that because I think last couple of years was a lot of open spaces and it wasn't that hard to get. But now I think we got big competition, young guys, and everybody wants to step it up, take the place, and play NHL. So I think that same time helped them because they knew they have to work every day to play, every game from NHL team. So I think that's really great, and I'm really looking forward to it because even before we start the camp, when we have some hockey, some guys show big progress, and hopefully they can move it for the season.
How great is it to have a young Czech guy like Zadina here to kind of take under your wing?
Yeah, we have two new guys from Czech. I know Jan Ruta, we knew like a little before, and so but Filip, I just met him during the summer, and so far he's a great kid, and he's young, so I wanna help him out. That was like for me when he already played NHL, but for me, like when I get to league, Martin Havlat get kind of under my wings. I lived for a while, and when I got hurt, he helped me around because my English wasn't that great. So I want to just help him out because, he has some tough years, but I think he's a great player. He can show a lot, and for me, what he did, when he got contract, and he just say. He didn't want to be pushed over. He want to start over. I don't think so many players have it in because when they have like you taking away a lot of money and you sign for less because you're a good player, and that showed me a lot about him, and I'm really looking forward to play with him or be on the ice, and hopefully I can help him, and hopefully he can show what player can he be.
Tomas, you talked about a lot of the young players. One thing that Artem Guriev, I don't know if you've had any conversations with him, but he said hockey is fun. And something that was also talked about throughout the season last year is that you guys enjoyed coming to the rink every day. Obviously, fun must be always just like the catchphrase of yourself. But what does it mean to have kind of a group just enjoying time on the ice?
That's, I think, very important because, we knew the last 4 years was tough, and the years when we were losing was it was tough to come in, but last year, even we knew we can be better. We lost a lot of games, which wasn't fun, but still the team was so close, and I think that has to be part of it because if you're together and you have to win and lose together, because when you start go separate way, that you even make it even worse coming here. But it's team sport, If you want to win anything in the team sports, you have to be a good team. You have to be hard on yourself. That's you can give up. You have to be show the leave. You respect everything around, but you still have to be like we are everybody on the same page. Doesn't matter here if anybody play 10 games, 500 games. Everybody on the same page. Everybody wants to win the hockey games, but there for sure has to be some respect. Everybody has to show every day in and out to work, and we have to do it together. Otherwise, will be long season. And I think so far. After we get like last year, we started pretty good, but we knew we want to be better this year.
Last one here. There's obviously a long-term plan here. A lot of young guys, a lot of prospects coming into the system. But are you concerned that it's going to take another 1 or 2 more years to sort of get back to being that level? You've got, a couple more UFAs, Barbie and Duclair are both UFA this year. Is it concerning you that this is going to continue on for another couple of years?
Honestly, I'm not thinking about it. It's tough. It's changing a lot. And you never know what happened. How many guys, young guys will show up. What you sign. So I'm just looking right now for this year. I'm just want to be ready 100% for the season and win with this team. And I don't look in right now thinking what will happen after this year. If they want to trade me or I want to stay. I'm just totally focusing on just like on October 12 for the first game to be 100% ready and play with this group and turn everything around here, because if you start looking too ahead and thinking what can happen, it's messing your head. And I'm not the guy. I want to turn around here because this is my home. This team organization, fans give me everything, and you just want to show them why they sign you, why the fans going watching you and just be the player and showing up every night. You can be the leader of the team.